What's up, YouTube? Gail will Check This Gadget coming to you with my recap of the cool stuff I saw at CES 2016. So, the crowd it didn't seem too bad in exhibits, but the shuttles were horrible, so I'm pretty sure there were more people. I think it was estimated 170,000 people. So, let's get into the cool things I saw, starting with the celebrities. I did get the chance to meet and take a picture with Nick Cannon, so that was cool. I also got the chance to see Inside the NBA Live, which was cool because I have watched that on TV all the time, so it was just nice to see them in person. I did get to shake Charles Barkley's hand and touch the top of Shaq's knuckles, so that was cool. Saw Rick Fox also. Don't have his picture in here, but I did get to see him. I should have took the time to go take a picture with him also. And also Michael Phelps was there, but the booth was already crowded. I couldn't really get a good shot of him, as you can see. And also these guys were famous. I didn't know who they were at first, so I googled them quickly. Looks like they're someone from Germany. I want to say Starfish and something. Sorry, I forgot, but I think they're definitely from Germany. Now let's talk about the cool exhibit setups that I saw. I want to start with OtterBox. They had this cool little circle that they did with all their phone cases. I thought that was cool. Lenovo had a nice little out display in the Venetian. I didn't get the chance to check them out inside this year, but they always got a nice little presentation on the outside. The backpack setup by Thurl was pretty good. The Clipshy, like their wood build of their exhibit, I thought that was neat. Uconnect, I would say they had one of the best video setups with the large video screen. As you can see here with some of the video, and it was like see-through because you can see behind to like their conference room, so I thought that was kind of neat. Intel, they always have a pretty neat booth every year, so this year they went with the big theme people, so that was kind of neat. Audi, they had the best structure built, I would say. I just really love the structure frame that they had going on around, and they had some very beautiful cars in there, of course. And then lastly, LG, their multiple TV setup with the beautiful picture quality, presented for a great picture, and it looked fantastic as you were there watching it. So this picture probably doesn't do it justice, but it was pretty great. Now we got to talk about the cars, of course, because CES always has a display of a lot of cars. So a lot of the exhibits were showcasing their futuristic self-driving software technology. And so I got the chance to check out this self-demo, which was pretty cool. They had it to where you were video chatting. They automatically put the navigation up there. They got the sensors to recognize things coming for you if a child runs out into the front. So it was a pretty cool experience. This particular one was pretty good. And then, of course, you have your concept cars. We got this one by Toyota here. Of course, we got the Mercedes-Benz one. Another interesting little Toyota car. We got this one-seater sports car. That's definitely a prototype, but the idea of it is very cool. And then we have this interesting little small one-seater car that I just thought was the cutest little thing. It even has like a little seat in the back if you had a kid or something. I thought this was the cutest little thing, and if they was to ever come out to market with this, I would definitely buy it. And then we got the cars that most people would love to have. We got the Ford GT showing off. Of course, we always got the good-looking Mercedes-Benz. They always got some car that's really good. And then we got the BMW i that had no doors. That was pretty much a concept car, but looked very good. Now let's talk about some of the cool products that I saw. I want to start up with the startup companies and the very small companies. In the Eureka Park, there was this one company called Screens, and they have this device that allow you to separate your screens on one big TV screen, basically. So you can have your main screen up playing video, you can have your Twitter feed going, and you can have something else. Or you can have up to 4 screens if you wanted to. So I thought that was pretty neat, especially for those sports people that like to watch multiple games. Instead of buying multiple TVs, you can buy this device and just have it all on one screen. So I thought that was pretty neat. I came across this company that has some cool looking USB cards as far as for the cell phones and things like that just add a little more fun to it, make your regular basic phone cord sync cable a little more unique. Unfortunately, they're not out right now, so I'm hoping that he does find a distributor so he can come to market. Next, this company WonderCube, they have this cool little device that works with your iPhone that allows it to charge the battery, use as an external hard drive in a sense, all in this keychain small form factor. So WonderCube, that was pretty neat. I'm gonna write about more of that on my website. Check thisgadget.info. The water bottle. The water bottle was also a neat idea. It keeps track of how much water you drink, and it's pretty accurate. As soon as you get done drinking and set it back down, it monitors what the new weight is, and it reflects that pretty much immediately. And so it just keeps track of it, helps you make sure you maintain your goal. You can see your history, how much water you're drinking, and things of that nature. So that was pretty neat. One of the more cooler things that I definitely saw was the levitating speaker by Crazy Baby. So basically the speaker on the top here, that's the actual speaker part. The bottom part is the subwoofer. And so you can take the speaker part off, and that's portable. And then when you are ready to get back home or something, you can put it back on there, and now you have your full speaker with the subwoofer set up. So that was pretty neat. And then lastly, this two-handed keyboard here. This is pretty neat. The whole objective behind it was to cut down the time of reaching over to a mouse and going back to the keyboard, because you can move both of the keys. Both of those are mouses, so you can use that as a mouse, both your hands as mouses, as well as type. So it was pretty interesting. The keyboards felt pretty good. Just got to get used to it, but I like the whole idea behind it, and that should be coming out shortly. Now, let's talk about the other products I saw on the show floor. 3D prints, of course, was a big thing. A lot of different 3D print companies right there. I think 3D printing is amazing. If I was into producing products, I would definitely have to invest in one, but I don't produce products. But if you are a person that produces products or might be interested in producing products, 3D printing is the way to go, as far as getting your prototypes, because it's so much stuff and they're so detailed. You can see some of these prints are so detailed. So that was cool. Now, I didn't get a good picture of this, but I was trying to show LG's. They have this TV that's super, super thin, and it's like out of like just a glass panel, basically. It was, I should have took another picture. I thought I was on the go real quick trying to walk through the LG booth, but it's super, super, super thin, because it's just really just one piece of plastic. So that was cool. While we're on the talk of TVs, I did check out Changhong's 98-inch 8K TV. So from what I can see, the picture looked very, very good. I mean, look at those raindrops. So looks pretty good. That won't be coming out over here, of course. That's a company over in China. Some other products that won't be coming out over here, but I thought looked cool, was the Hisense tablet. The reason that caught my eye with this tablet was how close they push the screen to the bezels. You can see how thin those bezels are, so I thought that was neat. And then TCL had a large tablet that I liked. It's pretty much similar to how Samsung has that View tablet, that 18-inch View tablet. Same type of thing, but I really like the quality of theirs. Wish it was coming out over here. I would definitely be interested. Future airplane seats that I guess will eventually come to the U.S. airlines eventually. I saw this super large drone, which I thought was cool. And then the two products I'm excited about the most is the OLED micro lens. You can see how good and close it can get to showing these products with the micro lens. So very interested in getting my hands on that. And then the Huawei watch, just beautiful. This is probably the most beautiful smartwatch I have saw. I think this is the most beautiful one, and I'm just patiently waiting on it. The bezel looks just great. It just looks great. It's a great looking smartwatch, so I'm waiting on that patiently. And of course, you can't mention products without talking about Samsung. They do have a tablet and a smart refrigerator that they showcase. I'll be talking about those in a separate video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And that wraps up my recap of CES 2016 and some of the cool things I saw. Of course, there was a lot of things on the show floor that I could not put in this video, but I will be talking about them on checkthisgadget.info. So make sure you check out over there to check out some other cool products and other things that I saw on the show floor. Make sure you follow on the social medias, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. Check This Gadget's handle. All the information is down below. If you have any question about anything you saw on the show floor, leave me in the comments. I will get back to you. And of course, make sure you subscribe for other cool content and other things from CES coming up. Till next time, guys. Later.